So, you want to get into yoga, you know, close your eyes and open your mind. Run the intro. Hello then, folks. Welcome back to Yoga 101 with me, DoctorBenjyFM. Look, I look good, so I don't want any comments about it because unless they are, Ben, you look great. I'm sick of doing this 24/7, so I've decided to take action. And if it's good enough for St. Maximin, I think it's good enough for me. That's right, taking style choices from my right winger. Now, we are at the end of January, the 1st of February, and because of scheduling, and I'll show you in a minute, we're not playing Manchester City in the League Cup. We're out of that. That's done for. Overall, got beat 6-1. City will play Liverpool in what is a totally fair competition for everyone else. It's not, is it? They're clearly the two best teams, and they're in the final. That's good planning. Who's in charge here? But we have made a host of signings, but with a host of signings comes a host of exits. There's been more sales. The first major one then was Fabian Schär has left for China, and you're going to be impressed with this, I think. £23.5 million. It played one game for me. Yes, I'm happy about it. Have I brought in a defender who's maybe not quite as good to replace him for 12 million? Yes, I have. Carl Darlow's gone off to Watford for 2.5 million. Again, he wasn't featuring, so to get any money for him is a bonus for me. A profit, viewers. I think that's what we should focus on. Florian Lejeune has gone off to Leicester City again. Played him once this season, 11.25 million. More profit. So not Mike Ashley's going to be loving this. And finally, Yannick Touré has gone on loan to Bolt. You didn't care. Okay, sorry. We'll move on to the ins, shall we? So, of course, with all these outs, I've made moves, haven't I? I've brought in some major players. The first of which, Mark Albrighton on deadline day. Get him locked up, viewers. I looked at Matt Ritchie and I thought, it's all well and good, but he doesn't really play on the right as much as he plays on the left. So let's get in another version. They are dangerously similar. I didn't realise at the time of signing him. But let's focus on what Mark Albrighton really is. He's a backup player to St. Maximin, really, on that right-hand side, so we can have a little bit of rotation, a little bit more defensive-minded if we play games where we need to maybe buckle down and win. He's got great work rate, great crossing, good stamina, concentration, things you need in a more defensive side. So, welcome Mark Albrighton. All the things, really, that St. Maximin hasn't got. But obviously, me and him are getting on at the moment, so let's just leave that there. That's slander. Now, I looked at the poll, and most people, 3% of you, thought we should bring in a striker, just the 3%. So meet Mariano, who's playing up front for us. 150 grand a week. One of the best strikers that I could actually probably sign. 12.25 million. Real Madrid bought him for way more than that. He's already scored a goal for me in the league. So, money well spent. But the reality is, I've got two strikers really in Martinez and in Joel Linton that are good, but there's not really anyone to bring off the bench who is stylistically quite similar. And Mariano is exactly that. He can play as a pressing forward or an advanced forward or as a target man. Can basically do it all. So welcome, Mariano. Already scored a goal. Remember that. Already scored a goal, viewers. So I don't want to hear it. He's already scored a goal. Dara Linehan has come in. Yeah. Now this might look foolish now. He's on 15 grand a week though, which is considerably less than what Schär was on. 25 years of age, Blackburn, solid player for Blackburn. He's already played a game for me, and we won it. So, thank you. Yeah, he's just solid. Very good mental attributes. Physically pretty good as well. Heading, marking, tackling, all pretty good. He's just seen as very much a 3rd/4th choice defender who's on far less money, but has also cost me 12.2. Yeah, that bit I regret. But there wasn't really many options, if I'm honest, viewers. And don't worry about it. It's a good transfer, and we got loads of money for Schär. So everyone calm down. Newcastle fans aren't enjoying this so far, are you? No, you're not. All right, let me get you back on side. Danny Rose is gone. Terminated that loan contract, getting sick of him being injured all the time. And I've brought in a man who can probably play left-back every single week, which would be a treat, wouldn't it? Jerome Roussillon has come in then. Here he is. Look, attribute-wise, he's got everything you want. Physically fantastic, good pace, great work rates as well. Tackling of 15, marking of 12, good passing as well. Long throws aren't too bad. Crossing and dribbling, solid for a fullback as well. I like composure of 10, so he fits in. Viewers. Was having a decent season for Wolfsburg. By the way, I'm getting to this point of the video. I'm not taking it off, by the way. This is now a permanent fixture. This isn't some sort of comedic joke for the start of the video. This is a new look that I'm going for. But all in all, I think he's good. Ignore the star ratings, look at the attributes, and he could be here for a couple of seasons at least, playing at left back. I fixed the problem, viewers, so welcome. If I do sign a new left back in the summer, this obviously is a mistake, but I think the money was good. Again, 17 million, well worth it. And finally, this is probably the best of the bunch. Jeremy Boga has joined us, the Ivorian, and people said wingers. That was the most voted for thing. Get some wingers in, Ben, and Jeremy Boga is that winger from Sassuolo. Was having a decent season for them, okay season, not great, but again, one game, already got an assist. So, are we better now? Yeah, clearly. But no, I actually think he's very good. Great pace, good dribbling ability, basically better than Christian Atsu. That's what we were going for, viewers. And for £16 million, in the current market of football, that's not too bad. Again, also the best we could get. So that brings Newcastle's total spend to 289 million. Of course, lots of that wasn't me, Joel Linton, Maximin, etc. Lots of it was me, the ones at the bottom. Yeah, I've spent a fair amount of money. People said 150 wasn't enough. They forgot how much dross was in this side. 130 million brought in. So overall, winning, aren't we? If by winning you mean 14th in the table at the moment. So we tried to bring in some decent players, and hopefully it can help us propel ourselves back up that league table a little bit. Again, aiming for around 10th position, remember, viewers, currently occupied by Tottenham. They're always in the place we want to be. Now, disappointingly, Lautaro Martinez will not feature in a game coming against Southampton, and he's not going to be featuring in the games previously. But when I say that, he's just not been playing very well. So since we last met in that 4-0 win over Burton Albion, that first leg defeat to Manchester City, 4-1, United beat us 4-2, a 3-2 defeat to Norwich, which was frankly embarrassing, viewers. Yeah, Almiron got sent off after 30 minutes, and that was basically uphill struggle from then onwards. It beat Leicester in the cup. Leicester are terrible, viewers. I've beaten them twice. No wonder Mark Albright wants to join. I tell you, he's seen us twice. He thought, but they're good. Little does he know, viewers. Little does he know. That's not a good thing. I do want to be doing well. We also beat Burnley 2-1. Mariano and Joel Linton getting goals in that game. And when I said he got a clean sheet, viewers, that was obviously a lie because I forgot Burnley scored. Then Manchester City beat us 2-0 in the cup. I had no hope of getting back in that, so don't even worry about it. Today we're going to play Southampton away. Of course, we've done a few transfers today, so we'll just do the one game and see how well some of the new boys fit in to the team. I'm expecting big things, viewers. Team-wise for this one then, Onana will start in goal. Kraft is going to play at right back because we've got a bit of an injury, not an injury concern, but a fitness concern with Lazaro, so he's not going to feature. Matt Ritchie is not in the matchday squad, so not really something you should be pointing out, Ben. Diaz and Lascelles, they're going to have to work because they're the best two defenders. What about the new fella you've brought in? These are the best two defenders. They just have to learn to love each other, viewers. Roussillon's going to play out left back. We've got Bentaleb and Delaney in the middle with Maxime one side. Boga the other playing as inside forward now. Mariano and Joel Linton up front. They're a terror for defences, as Southampton are about to find out. And if we don't win this, we might be going doon, viewers. So we've got to be careful. They're 19th in the league. So if they win this, they go to 22? We're on 26. Pretty comfortable. A few games in hand on the teams below. A few games in hand on the teams above. So look, we can get back on track today. If we win this, 29 points, may go ahead of West Ham United if they lose to Bournemouth, then everything's looking good. Stuart Atwell is the referee for this one. Yeah, I've basically panicked, viewers. I don't know if rate my transfer. Don't rate my transfer. I don't want to know what you think. Mark Albrighton comes in though. Give him number 20. There he is. Look, he's already got Paul Morale. He's already in. I don't know what's wrong with him. I only assume that's Brendan's fault. That's nothing to do with me. They're playing a 3-5. Well, it's a 5, isn't it? Really, Carl Walker-Peters and Bertrand. They're traditionally defenders. Ward-Prowse, Holberg, Armstrong. Of course, we played Southampton earlier this season, and well, it went well. I featured it last time, viewers. It was the game which Lazaro just let the ball go past him. So that's why he's not playing today. No, it's a fitness issue. All right, then, let's see. Can the boys do the business? Buying a number 10 was a bit of a priority, but I figured if I brought in wingers, Almiron can play there maybe. So we've got options in the middle now because we've brought Boga in on the left-hand side. If he gets injured today, I think we might just stop the series. All right, first highlight of the game. We'll get rid of the league table because you don't need to see that. Oh, my word. Saint Maximin's played the ball in. And then Mariano has headed it in and we've scored a goal. I don't know if he did it quite like that. It looks like an elderly person trying to push past another elderly person. But it's a great corner. I'll tell you what, unexpected, viewers. Only 2.5 minutes in. And what an investment Mariano was. We are on the way to Europe here, viewers. Do you know what? When we started this series, I thought, year one, let's be realistic. Let's just get into the Europa. Yeah, Ben. That said, viewers, we might win the FA Cup. And because of the way that's been going, the next episode will, of course, be the FA Cup, as we are set to win it, viewers. I think we're second favourites behind all the other teams. Now, you might say that's more than one team, but Southampton on the ball here. Quite a nice contrasting colours, isn't it? With their red and our black and white. It's nice. It's a nice contrast as Walker-Peters on that side. Boga there. It's outside. It's outside. It's clearly outside. We can all see it. So... free kick, thank you. Good. My eyesight's working well. Boga's got himself a yellow card, but the reality is he stopped a big chance and it's only a free kick. It is James Ward-Prowse, though, who is pretty... Don't do this now, James. It's not... No one wants to see it, as it's gone all the way. It's poor, if anything. Do you know what? After all of that, we remember our breakaway. Joel Linton here, finding Mariano. He's already got a goal, so he's feeling good, viewers. Out to that left-hand side now, as Roussillon plays the ball into the middle. Does he now? Goes back to Bentaleb. Oh, no, he doesn't. He gives it away. I told you, composure of 10, fitting in, viewers. Fitting in. Nathan Redmond now, running at us. Good save, Onana. Well done, mate. That clap was genuine as well. That wasn't sarcasm. That was well done, mate. Good save. So I don't hate them as much because we've won a couple of games. Beat Burnley, beat Leicester. I'm not as angry as normal. In the City games, I'm not even really counting at this point. Until we've got a team ready to match up against them, I'm quite relaxed about the whole thing, to be honest. But we've got to finish higher than 14th. I think that's the thing right now. As we're just watching James Ward-Prowse and Holberg, they're just have the freedom of the football pitch. Bertrand is going to play it back. Are we going to close that down a little bit? Sort of half close it down, forget that we were marking him. Holberg back on it. Ward-Prowse. So my voice is getting more angry as it carries on, viewers. Ward-Prowse again. Danny Ings has got a chance. Redmond. Well, we're fine, viewers. So, yeah, good. I'm actually going to demand more, viewers. Despite being the lead, that's what I demand of my players. Come on, boys. And a highlight not long after that as Mariano with some lovely hold-up play. 5'11", but plays as a target man. He's got very good heading abilities. As we've done brilliantly there to keep the ball. If you can play a ball maybe back across, someone knock it in. Boga's there again. Back to Roussillon. Very difficult to say quickly, viewers. It could be Roussillon as well, not Roussillon, but whatever, viewers. It's Boga. Big chance! Oh, McCarthy saves. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? 2-0 before half-time. I mean, I don't know what I would have said, viewers. But so far, so good. Away win is on the cards, as we have thrown away lots of victories this season. So here we go. You may well be wondering where my top 3 favourite moments have been. Mariano, Albrighton, Boga. So there you are. Really, Ben Albrighton's in there. Of course he's in there. And there weren't that many highlights or favourite moments even from the 4-1 demolition by City. We did take the lead in the game, so there's something as well. Boga goes close again, look. I'd like to think the Southampton fans are getting more and more angry as this game goes on because they're realising what they're losing to here. They also know that they're probably going to get relegated if they don't win against us, because of the way that we've played this year, if you're getting beat by us, especially at home, you're in all sorts of bother. As Mariano back on it across to Joel Linton. Oh my word, Joel Linton is a menace. Might have to start calling him Dennis, viewers. That'll only confuse some of the other players, so we won't do that. The team right now as well is almost entirely made up of players that I've brought in. So this is very much my side as Mariano goes close. That 18 heading there really showing itself off. So should we look through that team? Lascelles is still here. Kraft is still here. Joel Linton, St. Maximin and Bentaleb, and the rest of them are mine. The bench is really a product of me as well. You might say that Dubravka, Willems, Longstaff, Almiron, they're already here, but I think mentally they've checked out. Now the question is, do you want to make a change in the game? As St. Maximin, go on, ball played in, Joel Linton knocks it down. I mean, he's headed it away is what you say. He's defensively dealt with that. I mean, they're breaking now, viewers. There's Bertrand on the left-hand side. They're rushing forward. We're rushing back, though. Plenty of bodies back, actually. So defensively, we've missed the challenge. Bertrand's carrying on, viewers. Ball to the back post. Walker-Peters. Thank heavens for that. 20 minutes to go. I think it's time to go slightly more defensive, viewers, as Mark Albrighton's going to come on and Boga's going to slot us back as well into a wide left position. And this is where maybe Jethro Williams comes in. I know you weren't expecting this, were you, viewers? But this is part of my strategy to start just winning games. 2 more defensive players to come on and see this out. We'll even go slightly more cautious, viewers. We're thinking now about getting an actual victory in a football match. Not just being the entertainers, you know, we've done all that. We're past that now. We're about winning. And as the time ticks away, Southampton have a throw-in as it goes back and not intercepted. But there it is. Bentaleb does brilliantly. Finds Mariano. It's a 2-on-2 up front. He's being challenged. And Southampton do recover the ball. Now, because of the more defensive style we're playing now, of course, we are inviting a little bit more pressure from Southampton. Ball whipped in, cleared away by Lascelles, does brilliantly. Now our ball forward, which is very good actually. Delaney now calm, composed. Onana with a great ball out to the right-hand side. No, doesn't actually find Michael Brighton, who somehow has already got a booking, viewers. He's been there 5 minutes. He's racing forward. We're just letting O'Connor run through, are we, Mark? Are we? Flipping heck, Mark. Time ticking away from cautious to defensive. Oh no, we're just trying to see this out. I don't want to point again. I'm sick of drawing against teams like this. I want to win one game once in my life. Ball played in. Onana does well. Come on, let's make a change as well. Big Andy's coming on, both good defensively and offensively, and it wastes a lot of time. It takes a long time to walk onto the pitch, so it does work out on every level really. As Bentaleb finds Delaney. I tell you what, third goal now. I'm dreaming, viewers, of the second goal. Second goal here as Albrighton's cross in. Mariano. Bentaleb, it's offside. It's offside. I've celebrated a little bit there. I have enjoyed that too much, but you can see already the crossing ability of Mark Albrighton. Sure, he's picked a man out that he's arguably offside, but still, the precision was there for everyone to see. As the time ticks away, come on, an away win at St Mary's. Oh, we're back, viewers, come on. A win. I mean, Newcastle fans, you must be loving this. What a treat. What a treat. Well done, lads. Good win for us. Why aye? What's a good Geordie word for good? Hang on. Geordie for good. Type that in. Shearer. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I've missed an O, viewers. I missed an O. I keep doing this. Canny. That was very canny, everyone. Canny nearly left that like. Don't know what that means. Let's give a deek at the league table. Let's have a look at the league table, though. That's god. It's like code, isn't it? It's like a different world. It's good though. It's like something. It's good because no one else can fully understand it. So it is like a secret language. Shuggy boat. Let's get on in the shuggy boat once we've got those hacky clarts off. Don't know what it means, viewers. I'll tell you what. After that, we're gonna get mortal, aren't we, viewers? That's right. Oh, that's a little bit tipsy. I think that means might have to crack open the blackcurrant juices. But no, up to 13th, and again, this is largely where Newcastle were under Steve Bruce. So we're continuing the good work that he's put forward by spending 200 million more and yeah, it's not good, is it, when you look at it like that, viewers? The problem at the moment is we're quite a few points off Bournemouth and Tottenham, so a top half finish right now looks like a challenge. Next episode, then, we will bring you the FA Cup game. We'll do a poll. I'll actually do it today as well. Basically, we'll do the Villa game in the 5th round, but would you like to see Tottenham or Chelsea? Which side of the Villa game would you like to see, viewers? And you can vote on that right now if you click the button in the top corner, and it should be there. If the poll's not there, I'm sure I'll be tweeted, but where's the poll? And I'll just panic. And I'll do it quickly. But thank you for watching the series. I do really appreciate it. The Newcastle series has done really, really well. So if you're still enjoying it, drop a like on it, and I'll see you again on Monday for a whole lot more. We'll have with care if we're meant to mention next time. Way that's not the right turn. Oh no, we don't know goodbye, do we? I forgot the goodbye one. See you later. That's right. I forgot. That's what it is. Yeah. I'm going out tonight. Going to get my bike a groove on. Grove, innit? Not grove. Oh. And I'm not going out. Neither should you. So it was just comedic.